Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am here with another reading. Hope you're all doing well. So this is gonna be a really general reading for collective, just to see what are the messages that are meant to come through. Whether that's just in general for spiritual growth, for your own growth, for love, career, whatever it may be. I'm keeping it open, and just know that it may or may not resonate with your situation, but do feel free to look at other readings on my account. Okay, and I am sorry, I do apologize in advance for any background noises of knocking or anything like that, because I do have people residing above me doing some renovation in their house, so I am sorry about that if it comes up. So firstly, let's start with what is the overall energy right now for collective, for you, for anyone watching the video. What is your current energy that's coming through? Okay, let's see. Current energy for anyone watching this video right now. One card. Okay, so fear and gut happiness here. So with surrender, I feel like you are facing your fears right now. Okay, whatever fears that you thought were holding you back, I feel like you're finding your way around it, just like how you have a door here, so it's like you are not afraid to explore this door, what it leads to, what your fears are. I feel like you're wanting to go to the other side of your fear, and maybe some of you have been doing that already, right? With surrender, it's like you are just surrendering to divine and taking that next step without letting it hold you back, and you're just like whatever it may be on the other side, you're going through it. And with happiness, I feel like this is bringing you a lot of happiness. Okay, facing your fears, it's bringing that transformational energy, right? That you're going past to the other side of your fears, and facing your fears is bringing you a lot of happiness. Okay, so I think that's really great. So right now you're in this really self-contentment mode. Maybe some of you are also enjoying your own company more. With the happiness card, you are feeling very content with where you are right now. Okay, you're not letting fear hold you back. You're making fear your friend instead. Okay, befriending fear, basically. So I think that is great. So I feel like that is the energy right now. So let's see what tarot has to say about this. What is currently happening with collective? Okay, what is coming up for collective? What is currently coming up with collective? We have Nine of Cups and Queen of Cups. That is I was thinking Nine of Cups in my mind when I was reading this happiness card, because how you see in Nine of Cups, she's so content. She is in her own space. She is just connecting with her mind, taking care of herself, and just like been through a lot, right? With these lotuses, because lotus grows in like dirty water. It blooms out from dirty water. So I feel like you've been through a lot, and now you're coming to a phase of really enjoying your own company. Okay, and we have Queen of Cups again. Like Queen of Cups is someone, again, you see she is she has a cup of love. She's gone through a lot emotionally as well, but she's very content. So let's see, what are the messages coming up for collective, please? Messages for collective. Okay. We have Hermit. I was saying here with happiness card, some of you have been enjoying your own company, being in solitude, right? So we do have Hermit card right here. Hermit talks a lot about you know, going within, seeking within, any answers that you might be seeking, or just anything in general, right? I feel like you have withdrawn from external world, especially for when it comes to advice. I feel like you have been doing a lot of reflection with the Hermit energy as well, right? And this is the Virgo energy. So yeah, and with Ace of Wands just beneath it, I feel like you've been trying to find this spark. Like maybe it's been really long time since you've found a spark that really ignites the fire within you, whether that comes in relationship, whether it comes in venture. But I'm feeling more like a soul purpose, like, you know, you've been trying to question yourself, asking or trying to understand what your soul purpose is, what really lights you up, okay, what brings you that satisfaction. Okay, so yeah, we have 7 of stars, we have 3 of stars, which is basically 7 of pentacles, 3 of pentacles. With the star card itself, again, star card is talking very much about healing, putting the energy within you, okay. It's connecting to the universe with the star card, trying to remain hopeful, trying to make some connection with universe, right? Trusting universe is what I feel. But again, like, I'm feeling a lot of solitude energy, right? You've been in solitude, and it's a solitude like out of happiness. It doesn't make you sad, it makes you happy, it makes you feel content, right? You are putting water into your emotional and practical side as well, okay. Not disregarding your emotions, not disregarding the practical side of the world. So I feel like you're trying to balance your energies when it comes to that. With 7 of Pentacles to 3 of Pentacles, right? This is telling me that you are trying to find something, right? Something that is worth the investment with 7 of Pentacles, that's gonna grow further, that's gonna probably ignite this passion, right? Ace of Wands. And yeah, whatever this thing is, maybe you've been sowing your seeds, a lot of different seeds, but now you are trying to fine-tune, you're trying to come to a conclusion, which is that one seed that you want to pour your water in, want it to grow, so it brings you that success that you want, it brings you that satisfaction that you've been looking for, right? So I feel like you're finding that, okay, with 7 of Pentacles. So a lot of contemplation going on, right? Which is again Hermit energy. And with 3 of Pentacles, I feel like again, that's coming up with something, right, that you want to work on, and possibly even collaborate, you know, with someone, some people, that's gonna help you grow this idea, that's gonna flourish, right? So I feel like you are trying to find those people that can help you grow this idea, okay? More success, right? I think that's very nice. Okay, so let's see more. Okay, I want to see more. What are more messages comes out? What other message do we have for collective, please? More. Okay, we have Queen of Cups again. Okay, so I feel like you are very emotionally content. You're very in sync with your emotions, your intuition right now. Very self-focused. Okay, not relying on anyone for anything. Okay, and then we have Justice card to Queen of Wands. So I feel like again with Queen of Wands, I'm feeling this energy of maybe starting your own venture, right? Being in your own power, seeing your own value, seeing your own worth. Okay, and it's a very entrepreneurial side, like this Queen of Wands. So it's like maybe you do have some ideas that are coming through, right? With Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Star card. So it's like you're pouring in some idea you've been wanting to pour, or you already are, but you're pouring into an idea that could really go big, right? With the Star card. Also Aquarius energy, so something very different. Star card is basically Pentacles, right? So something that is very rooted, something that's gonna grow. Okay, that's gonna take time to grow, but it is gonna grow. Okay, and with Justice card, right, also Major Arcana, that's a sign of Libra. Justice Libra, ruled by Venus. Okay, so I feel like this talks about you taking things into your own hands, in the sense that you know that whatever you put is what you're gonna get. So whatever efforts that you're putting in is what you're gonna get back, right? So basically whatever seeds you're sowing, it's gonna bring you that balance, right? It's gonna bring you that fairness, that justice, that it's gonna all work out in your favor. With this Justice card right next to Star, like very much let's say even fame, fortune, right? I feel like with Star and Justice, this is bound to happen, depending on, like, you know, how much efforts that you're putting. If you've been putting a lot of efforts, I see that with Star and Justice, it's gonna bring in the rewards that you've been seeking, right? You've been waiting for. And with Queen of Wands, again, it's like being very much in your power, seeing what you bring to the table, and really working towards your goals, your passion. Okay, with Queen of Cups as well, it's like it could be a collaboration as well, because we do have Three of Cups here. And with Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands, this is like, it's telling me that this is something you're feeling very passionate about. You're feeling like very emotionally connected to this as well, right? So I think that's really nice. Okay, so yeah, I think this is a venture, right? Let's see any more messages. What other messages do we have for collective? Any more message for collective, please? Okay. So we have Lovers, Eight of Wands. This is, to me, I think this is about making a choice, okay? Lovers is about making a choice, right? So there is some decision that you're being asked to make, you've been making. Now this can be in regards to any situation that you are facing. Maybe it's in career, it's in love, it's in your own spiritual growth, right? So it's like you're making a choice, right? It could be in regards to a connection, maybe a fast some movement happening in a connection. Okay, so I've got Fool, I've got Flower of Life, Ace of Crystal with Hierophant. So let's talk first about the Fool card, right? So Fool card is telling me that there is some new beginning, there is something new starting, okay, a new cycle that is starting in for you, okay. Now again, with this, whatever this idea is, it could be in regards to that, right? It could be continuation of this spread that we did, this message, or it could be in anything else. Like it could be that you're traveling, it could be that you are starting a new cycle in love, starting a new job, starting a new venture, but there is some newness that's happening for you with the Fool card, after completing a big cycle, okay. And I think this new cycle that with Fool card, I think you are really happy about it, right? You're really happy that there is some new shifts that's coming through for you, and you're feeling very I feel like very flowy and really happy energy from this, okay. There is no attachments, there's no foundations for you. Then we have Flower of Life. So with Flower of Life, this card basically talks about, you know, everyone being connected, okay. So this could be very much about spiritual development as well, right? With the Fool card and Flower of Life, I feel like you are taking steps toward your spiritual journey. You're understanding life, understanding things in a more deeper way with this Flower of Life. Like you're seeing that everything is connected, you know. Everybody has a certain role to play in life. Whatever actions that you're taking is connected to you and to others itself, right? So yeah. Then we have Ace of Crystals. Again, I did say new beginning, and Ace of Crystals is talking about a new breakthrough. Ace of Crystals is Ace of Swords, so a new like breakthrough coming in, like communication in your thinking, right? Some clarity is coming through. And again, with the Fool card, Flower of Life, I feel like a lot of you are having a lot of clarity that's coming in for you, okay. Maybe with this Lovers card, right? This decision that you're asked to make, this decision that you're needing to make, I feel like you are getting the clarity in regards to this decision that you have to make, okay. And maybe it's like you're speaking your own truth with Ace of Swords, right? Ace of Crystals. You're being very clear in whatever that you believe, whatever that you expect, you want, okay. Then we have Hierophant. So Hierophant talks about, of course, these are religions. This also talks about your values, your own beliefs, right? Higher learning, higher knowledge. So I feel like this has very much to do with seeing all the cards here. Like maybe it's in regards to your own spiritual development. So maybe you are getting clarity in terms of what your values are, what your beliefs are, right? What values and belief you want to, you know, focus on, how you want to progress in life, you know, in regards to your values and beliefs, okay. What matters to you on a really bigger scale, right? With Hierophant, it could be that you're also getting a lot of spiritual downloads with Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. That could be happening. That's Jupiter energy, Taurus. We do have, yeah, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. Then we have like Earth energy. We have Queen of Wands, that's fire energy. We have Ace of Crystals, which is Swords energy, air energy, and we do have Gemini here. So I think, yeah, it's maybe this is talking about like some of you, if you're on that spiritual journey, this could be talking about your soul purpose, as we were talking about with these cards here, right? Being in that hermit solitude mode, right? Trying to understand what your soul purpose is, and with happiness, again, like facing your fears, right? Maybe there were some soul purpose, or like something that really you're afraid of, but you really felt like you want to, like do it. You want to explore that thing, right? And I feel like you are on that state of exploring it, and it's bringing you a lot of happiness, right? And I feel like you're continuing to invest in that idea, in that work, and it is going to bring you that due success, that due fulfillment with the Star and Justice card. But just know that it really depends on how much efforts, how much work you're putting into it, right? The more effort you keep putting into it, the more work you do for it, right? And now work doesn't necessarily means like, you're just keep on doing, right? Work also means the feminine energy, right? Your mindset around it. So not having to force, right? But going with the flow, allowing things to happen. I feel like you are, with the Fool card, Ace of Swords, and Hierophant, Flower of Life, you are allowing things to happen because you know that it is all connected, okay? So yeah, that's the message I'm getting from here. Let me pull out some oracle message, okay, in regards to this. What message do we have for collective? What does the collective needs to know? What does the collective needs to know right now? What does the collective needs to know? Okay, deep knowing, truth be told. One more card, please. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got no peace like home. So I feel like here what this is telling me is you finding a space, finding things that really makes you feel very at peace, right? Maybe it is like finding a space that really makes you feel calm, composed at home, right? Maybe right now with that we had this solitude energy, right, in this spread where we had Hermit, and with the Star card, I feel like you are maybe right now you're feeling more wanting to be at home, and you're feeling very peaceful in the space, the environment you are at, and that's just like basically saying no peace like home, right? Feeling very calm, very content, and within that peace you're like finding a lot of your answers. Okay, so that's what I feel. Then we have, first we've got deep knowing. Now deep knowing is basically your intuition, right? Maybe like I was saying earlier, you've been wanting to try something, explore something, but the fear was holding you back. But right now you have started to like go past that fear, right? Because there has been this deep knowing of wanting to do something, right? And again, with that Hermit energy before, it's like going within, reflecting within, because you were seeking all these answers within yourself, right? So deep knowing is like you've known something that you've been wanting to do. You've had that, your intuition was already telling you that you know, you are meant for this, you're meant to do this, right? That's what's coming for deep knowing. Then we have truth be told, right? Truth be told is, what I'm feeling is being honest, right? Being honest with what you want, what you need, right? And being very truthful to yourself and to others, right? Staying honest to yourself with this thing. So maybe it's also like you are sharing your truth more to the people now. You are being more open, vocal about yourself to others, vocal about the things that really speaks to you, what you feel connected with, resonates with. So I feel like a lot of this side is coming for you. It's coming out, okay? Because you're accepting, right? Because you have this deep knowing. So it's like now with that deep knowing, you are speaking your truth. You're letting your truth out. Or it is, if you're not already in that phase, it's like it's telling you that you already know, you have a deep knowing about something, right? And you should really be vocal about it instead of holding yourself back, okay? Because this again brings back to the energy over here with happiness and the fear card, right? Facing your fears, and instead of letting it hold you back. Then we have come to the edge. So I feel like come to the edge here. What I'm feeling is this facing your fears is definitely bringing you out of your comfort zone, right? It is bringing you to the other side. So I feel like this is again telling me that facing your fears, right? You are facing your fears, or you need to face your fears, because it is going to bring you a lot of happiness, right? Because you are going to come out of that comfort zone, and it's going to lead to a lot of growth. And you already know it within you that it's going to bring you a lot of growth. It is good for you, and it is what you're meant to do. It's just now you need to accept it, and you need to like accept it to yourself and acknowledge it and share it with others. It's like you've lived enough in comfort zone, but now you have to like come outside of your comfort zone, so it will allow you to grow further, okay? I think that's a really nice message. Okay, so any last message for collective? Any advice? What's the advice for collective? Okay, advice for collective. Okay, new moon. So this says fresh start, new beginnings. We have been talking about with the Fool card, Ace of Swords. Okay, this talks about new beginning happening for you. Okay. And we have true norths, right? True to yourself. That again says truth be told. Okay, following your soul purpose. Okay. What else? So we have no here. Sleep on it. So this one, I feel like if you were asking for some sort of question here, it's asking you to sleep on it. Okay, maybe this is talking about the Seven of Pentacles energy, where you are trying to decide what is gonna help you, you know, what seed you wanna keep putting your water into, which one you want to keep nurturing. Maybe, you know, you're asking about certain seed, but you're getting like, basically you're being asked to like Don't make any hasty decisions. So just sleep on it to see how you feel about it. Okay? Or it's about that idea or something that you're asking about. Could be that. And with waxing gibbous, it's okay to change the direction, right? So yeah, with no cards, like if you want to change something, that's okay. I do want to pick out some astrological cards as well to see what's coming up. So give me a second, please, while I take those cards out. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for you astrologically. Message for collective. What's coming up for collective, please? For collective. Okay. So we have second house. Second house talks about material world, possessions, finance, talent, values, solidity, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security, aesthetics. So second house is very much about your possessions, right? What you make money through, right? It's also about your speech, second house. So maybe, you know, this is something, an idea, right? With something that you can grow your finances with, you know, make money through this, okay? It could be, and since second house is also of speech, it could be in regards to speech, right? Having to use your communication skills. That could be something. Then we have Pisces. So Pisces is the mystic, right? Imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, mystical, adoring, magical, allowing, dreamy, all those things, right? Now Pisces is also about it's the natural 12th house. It is about spirituality, okay? Pisces signs are very mystical, you know, that softness. So maybe some of you are Pisces, or it could be that it could be something to do with spirituality, okay? That is coming up for you. Then we have Capricorn. Capricorn is the boss, the work, natural 10th house ruled by Saturn, and this one Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. So that could be significant for you. Now Capricorn is serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, traditional wise, all these things. Now Capricorn is also the sign of your karma, your natural 10th house, which is all about your work. Okay, maybe with Capricorn, the boss here, what's telling me is whatever this idea is, you know, it could be that you need to bring in more structure in this idea, okay? That could be happening. That is necessary for it to really fly, this idea, this venture, if it's about that. Okay, you could be connecting to a Capricorn, Pisces. Okay, it's just coming up here. So yeah, okay. And lastly, I just want to have a mantra card pulled out, okay, for you, just to close off this reading. Okay, so I have opening my mind, okay, which is very much, I was saying, a lot of downloads, right? So opening my mind, which basically says, I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. So yeah, not basically putting yourself in a box, putting anything in a box, right? Being open to being open to beliefs and ideas instead of being very rigid about just your own ideas and beliefs. So being very open with that. So yeah, this is the reading that I have got. I really hope it helped to those who needed to hear this message. I think it's a really beautiful and positive reading, and I really hope it helped. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again next one. Bye.